Hello and welcome to the MuleBytes series presented by the Center of Excellence team at Royal Cyber. In this video, we will show you the latest CloudHub 2.0 released by MuleSoft in the month of August 2022. CloudHub is an integration platform as service, includes wide range of use cases. It helps in deploying cross-cloud integration applications in the cloud, create new set of APIs on addition of already existing data sources, integrate on-ground and on-cloud applications with cloud services, thus offers a high availability and scalability. MuleSoft has announced the release of CloudHub 2.0 with new advanced features, which helps the organization to empower and enhance their applications in key areas like deployment and running the applications using containerization model. A fully managed service with more elastic features that actually helps the developers to seamlessly manage their application. When the request load approaches its ascertained limit, it will automatically add the new container without interrupting the operations of running application. And containerizing model actually helps the organization to maintain isolation between the deployed applications, and that makes the CloudHub 2.0 ahead of its previous version. In order to meet organizational requirements, we can create and deploy policies with access-based controls to manage users or to map permissions. CloudHub 2.0 is based on the Kubernetes architecture, and that's how it helps to simplify or to improve the developer experience in deploying, running, and managing the applications in a resilient and easily scalable environment. Developers can experience the ease of doing things with new containerization approach because of its scalability, reliability, and high time availability. Generally, MuleSoft maintains any hardware maintenance operations prior to any complex issues. As the CloudHub 2.0 available across 12 regions globally, that makes it a vast distributed architecture with 99.99% uptime. CloudHub 2.0 architecture represented in the slide above. To understand the architecture of CloudHub 2.0, we must reflect on two components: AnyPoint Platform services and shared global regions, and the AnyPoint Runtime Manager through which we can manage and run our integration applications. CloudHub 2.0 comprises these key components to successfully deploy, run, and manage applications thoroughly. As CloudHub 2.0 released, it comes with the additional architecture and key features to perform some cutting-edge experience and ease of managing applications from one runtime plane. In the Runtime Manager, we are now exposed to a lot of new functions and features that carry out the best outcomes to fulfill the organizational demands, such as private spaces, creating multiple replicas to boost the availability of current application instance in case of any downtimes through its distributed network. It supports for rolling update and recreate the application, so when you want to deploy your application with zero downtime without any hassle. So here we are presenting some of the key features of CloudHub 2.0. CloudHub 2.0 provides various new features to cope up with current demands and fast-paced environment to deliver maximum availability in private spaces and network connectivity. CloudHub 2.0, the fully managed infrastructure, enables DevOps to manage the applications from one single plane view, to access or to modify the changes that needs to be levied as per requirement, and reduces the management overhead. Intelligent healing is helpful when something gets crashed. For suppose we have deployed multiple replicas. If one of the replica happens to be crashed with some underlying hardware incapabilities, intelligent healing makes sure that it fixed on its own. So as discussed earlier, CloudHub 2.0 is available across 12 regions, and that makes it more reliable to deploy applications using 2.0. CloudHub 2.0 provides a secure platform to protect the applications and the data, using SSL with client certification, ensuring that no unauthorized parties can perform actions or read the data, and ensures data is securely encrypted. The container-based approach ensures that application performances scale fast enough. The streamlined operations such as ingress, auto-scaling, static IP management makes it less overhead for developers. And it is easily and dynamically scalable. We can increase the number of replicas to achieve horizontal scaling, and vertical scaling can be done by increasing vCore size. Limitations in CloudHub 2.0. AnyPoint data graph is not supported in CloudHub 2.0. We cannot connect to VPC peering and AWS Direct Connect. Persistent VM queue option is unavailable. It doesn't support TLS 1.0. It doesn't support CloudHub connector, built-in and custom notifications. URL rewriting is not supported. URL rewriting is supported by dedicated load balancer. What's new in CloudHub 2.0? Let's discuss about private space. In case of requiring a private space rather than shared space to be a single tenant, we can opt out for private space, and it's nothing but AnyPoint virtual private cloud hub, so just as the previous version. It also provides a container based application isolation. It means each and every application you are deploying, they will be running on the separate container, so you cannot deploy more than one application on one container. Each container will have only one MuleSoft application. We can deploy application on multiple replicas to get maximum availability and default role. It means that if the main application goes down, the replica will act as the default one. In private space, I can make use of the ingress load balancer to route the request. It supports for TLS context, allows to connect private or corporate data center and cloud using VPN or transit gateway. Supports for private endpoints, last mile security and SSL forwarding is supported. Now let's discuss about shared space. Shared space is nothing but a multi-tenant space. It means we are deploying the application just like other users of MuleSoft using some space to deploy their application. We are also reserving some space. And that doesn't mean we are sharing the data across other users. Basically, our application is isolated using separate containers so that no other can have access to our data. But in shared space, we cannot deploy more than one application per container, and it uses CloudHub.io with application name. It doesn't support vanity domain, no custom certificate supported, multi-tenant space, last mile security and SSL forwarding supported. Why MuleSoft CloudHub 2.0? Here we are discussing about 4 core elements. Get started quickly. CloudHub is an elastic cloud, meaning it scales on demand. You can start small and scale up as your needs grow, without changing your applications or experiencing downtime. CloudHub provides a scalable architecture, one on which you can build integration applications, publish REST APIs or web services, and much more. Leverage lightweight container-based isolation. Kubernetes-based architecture makes CloudHub 2.0 much more efficient with every single application that is deployed on CloudHub 2.0. It will help you to scale up or scale down easily. We can deploy the replicas of the same application across different availability zones. The UI-driven metrics helps reduce the time and cost. Streamline operations. Using CloudHub, organization can streamline their operations more efficiently, better serve their customers, and increase overall profit margins. With CloudHub implementation, business processes can become speedy, efficient, and streamlined. Implementing tighter security controls. Last but not least, CloudHub serves as a secure instance for transmitting and processing data by giving each application its own independent virtual machine. Each worker node is fully isolated from other tenants, and that makes it more secure, fast, and reliable. That brings us to the end of today's topic. Thank you for watching this episode of MuleBytes series. If you have any questions or need help in implementing this in your project, drop us an email at info@royalcyber.com and we would be happy to help. And do let us know what topic would you like to learn in the upcoming episodes in the comment section down below. Finally, hit the bell icon to subscribe to the channel to get more such exciting videos directly in your inbox if you haven't done it. Thank you for watching and stay safe.